comrades. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to properly squat and how to incorporate it into daily life. The squat is, I say, the king of lower body exercises. It works everything. It works your glutes, it works your quads, works your calves, and it even works a bit of your core as well to stabilize. Of course, this is not going to be an in the gym video. I'm just teaching you how to incorporate it into your daily life because it is very important. It helps work out the imbalances in your legs. And the big imbalance I'm talking about is the big upper body to lower body. It's very small. Like, if you decide to skip leg day very often and you have a big upper body, but like chicken legs, everything like that, that does not look aesthetically pleasing. But squats, they can help work out the imbalances. They basically help carry your lower body is basically under the tension of your whole upper body and its weight. So how do you properly squat? Well, first of all, in normal life, I know it's not in the gym or anything, right? In normal life, just squat everywhere. I mean, instead of just simply sitting down on a ground, right? Plus the ground could be dirty, right? That's why in many countries, say Russia or other Slavic countries, you often see people squatting everywhere because the ground is pretty much dirty and they don't want to get their clothes dirty or anything, right? So what do they do? Well, I'll teach you how to squat properly, okay? First, be wearing comfortable pants. Now, yeah, don't make it too tight, especially near the crotch, right? Otherwise, it's gonna really, it's very uncomfortable, I'll just say that. And, yeah, like some jeans or something, right? Make sure it's also good at the waist as well. And, yeah, make sure your pants aren't too tight, otherwise when you go out, rip, you're gonna have a big hole in your pants. So, how to properly squat. Get your stance right. You're not going to be too narrow or too wide. You have to keep it shoulder width, okay? And then the next step is to bend your knees. Don't let them flare outwards or flare too inwards, right? Whatever feels normal for you, right? And just go down, okay? The main mistake I see on squats, right? Of course, the squats thing with the slabs is a big meme and everything like that. They often say, "You're up on on the balls of your toes, right? You're a Western spy, and you will be sent to Gulag." No, but in all seriousness though, squatting on the balls of your feet, that's very uncomfortable. I don't see how people get away with that. They're always with the heels off the floor and everything. But no, keep your heels on the ground. They will give you your stability and whatnot. A lot of times people lean forward, right, is because their glutes are not strong enough, but that's coming from the habit of just leaning too forward or whatnot. Do this tip and I'll guarantee you when you actually touch a barbell, squat and whatnot, it will go up. Because form comes first. When you have form, your gains will skyrocket, but without it, they will go to die. So yeah, with your heels on the floor, and the good thing about having your heels on the floor is that you can immediately spring up. What happens if I'm on the balls of my feet? Look, I have to come forward, I'm not that I don't have much dexterity and coming up. So yeah, key thing is that you have to keep your heels on the floor, width not too wide, not too short, and your knees, don't let them flare. Also, this is good, right? As with the core evidencing, right? It burned my core a bit, right? Because it's stabilizing me. Good thing about squats is that your upper body, if you do it normally in real life, right? So it basically carries your upper body more, right? And it will help really develop those quads and other leg muscles, because your legs constitute like a lot of muscle in your body, pretty much. They're like the biggest muscle group in your body. So I urge you, comrades, to try the squat everywhere. Um, and another fun fact is that also the squatting has came from the bowel movements of people. Like when they go to poop, right? Many people are accustomed to just straight up squatting over a pit, do your business, and then spring up, go. But now that we have this thing called a toilet, right? We're now sitting on like these things, and yeah, and you ever have to strain to get it out, right? That is actually kind of bad for your health. You're actually doing this very wrong. Like you're pressing, like you clench your teeth together. That's putting too much force on your cranium, right? And it's like not good for your skull. What you're supposed to do, right? Squatting is actually way better, right? And it actually cures hemorrhoids when you get them when you're older on. But it's not like we're gonna give up toilets anytime soon to go back to squatting in pits. So what you could do is you're sitting on a normal toilet, right? But the main pet peeve is that you have the 90-degree angle. That's what's causing it hard. When you're squatting, right, it's like your legs, it's like less than 45 degrees. Get a side angle. It's less than 45 degrees in. When you're like sitting, right, like almost 90 degrees, squatting, less than 45. So how to combat this, right? You just go get a stool, right? Put your feet on it, and that will cramp up the angle a bit so that it will be like a squat. And then your bowel movements will be all clear. I'll see you next video, comrades. Peace out. Incorporate this into your daily life. All your lower body, absolutely good. Guaranteed. See ya.